Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Jo Re Mi Fa Sol La Keto. I'm Jo Re and I am doing a weekly vlog to share my keto weight loss progress. I'm actually not new to keto. I lost about 50 pounds in 2018 and maintained that weight loss for a couple of years until the nightmare we all know as 2020. I gained everything back and then some. And then in January, I restarted keto and have lost over 55 pounds so far. So let's go ahead and see how I did this week. It has been a crazy week. Both of my kids tested positive for COVID. We all got tested last weekend because we were around somebody that had tested positive, and both of my kids came back positive, but me and my husband did come back negative. Luckily, they're fine. My 3-year-old Quincy had no symptoms at all, just ran around like normal, and my 8-year-old Gloria only had a stuffy nose. Oh, and I put new braids in her hair this week, so here is a picture of that. They are orange and silver, kind of white, to match her Halloween costume, which you'll see in a couple weeks. But yeah, my kids had to be quarantined for 10 days. So that means that my husband and we work from home and they were both here, fighting and playing, and we had to keep them occupied for 10 days. And my 3-year-old has no idea what it means when I say, hey, I'm on a phone call, because he is right there just yelling, Mom, 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 and then looking at me through my office window like this. Later on in the week, my husband started to not feel very well. So we went back and got tested again, and he came back positive, and I'm still negative. We're both vaccinated and his symptoms are mild. He was just achy and tired for a couple days, and he did have a stuffy nose, and now he has lost his sense of taste and smell, but he is already feeling a bit better. So I'm starting my new job this week. Quincy will be here all week, and my husband is feeling sick, so it should be a fun week. But seriously, I'm just glad that everyone is doing okay. It could have been way worse. And back to keto. So this week I started Ketovore with a Twist. I heard about this on Clubhouse, and it's led by Johanna, Jillian, and Triple J. If you're not a member of Clubhouse, there is a really good keto community over there. And if you don't know what Clubhouse is, it's an app. It's basically like a big conference call where there are normally speakers, and they have different rooms and they're talking about different subjects. Sometimes there are set speakers, but a lot of the times they do allow the audience members to come up to the stage and speak and share. I recommend joining the largest keto club on Clubhouse, and that's Keto for the Soul. So you should check that out. Anyway, Ketovore with a Twist is basically carnivore, but you keep the carnivore at about 70 to 80%, and the rest of it is adding your twist. This isn't as strict as pure carnivore, but it does give you a way to dip your toe into that way of eating and try it out. I've heard so much lately from people like Dr. Barry and other people in the keto community on the benefits of eating a carnivore diet. Less inflammation, lower blood sugar, more energy, more mental clarity, and of course, weight loss. We're trying this out for 21 days, and I'm kind of approaching it more like an experiment and testing how I feel on it and if I'm seeing any of the benefits. So let's go ahead and jump into my results. For my diet, my plan is to stay ketovore, and I did that. This week, I just prepped a ton of meat and made it into 2 meals each day. For my first meal, I made bacon cheeseburgers with a side of ribeye steak. I also made some of Two Crazy Keto's butter mayo, and then I also had some mustard as a topping for the burger. This meal was pretty good, and it was pretty filling. My second meal this week was sausage, egg, and cheese, and pork ribs. My eyes were bigger than my stomach on this picture. I could only eat the smaller piece of the pork ribs, and I put the other one back into the fridge to eat later. I also used a little bit of G. Hughes barbecue sauce, and that's because with my lap band, I do need a sauce to help drier cuts of meat like chicken or pork to go down. Of course, I had a couple twists this week. The jalapenos for one, and then I did have a keto chow, and I forgot to mention this. I finally got my Ninja Creamy. I was too excited, so I had to try it out. So on Sunday, I did eat chocolate keto chow ice cream. I just made the ice cream with butter and water, and it did kind of have a little bit of an aftertaste. So I'll probably play around with that recipe a bit, maybe use heavy cream or cream cheese or something else next time I make it. For the twist, I also had my normal small bulletproof coffee, and then I did snack on bacon or pepperoni if I was hungry for a snack. I was really surprised on how good I felt this week, and I didn't track anything, you guys. I just ate until I was comfortably full. I wasn't hungry and I didn't have any cravings for sweets. My energy was really good and I felt less bloated and less inflammation in my joints. One of the nights I actually caved in a little bit and I had some sunflower seeds with some ranch powder, and I could feel the inflammation like 20 minutes later in my knees and in my ankles. It was so weird. I have gotten used to feeling less inflamed, and then as soon as that came back, I noticed it right away. So far though, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I feel really good and I feel really satisfied with what I'm eating. So it is something that I feel like I can do really easily this entire 21 days. Okay, and let's move on to exercise. My plan is to work out 3 days a week with the Apex Training System app, and I did that. I talked about this app from Coach Bronson in my last couple videos if you want to check those out. Right now, I am working out 3 days a week, but I do get 5 workouts every week in the app, so eventually I'll probably start adding on more workouts. If you're considering signing up, I do have affiliate links for both the beginner program and the functional fitness program in the description below, so go ahead and use those links if you'd like to sign up. So far, I'm really liking the app. It's definitely challenging, but I'm liking the variety of the different kinds of exercises that you do, because there's definitely things that I've never tried before. I can really feel my body working and changing, so I'm looking forward to this next comparison picture in a couple weeks, because I think there will be a noticeable difference. And now for my weight. My current weight is 184.2 pounds. That's a loss of 1.4 pounds for the week and a total of 56.8 pounds so far. That's a new low for me this time around. So I'm really happy to just see the scale move. I swear I've been at 185, 186 for weeks. Okay everyone, that is all that I have for the week. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. I will see you next week. Bye!